We're at the curb for this little video because I want to talk about curbside recycling and bottle bills. Michigan's bottle bill is flat out considered the best in the country. We have a redemption rate of 95.9% in Michigan. We do have the highest deposit, but that certainly improves the effectiveness of the redemption rate. It's still not a perfect bill, however, because things like water, wine, juice, teas are not covered, and subsequently we waste a lot more of those materials than we should. But Michiganders know that our states look better, we recycle more material. Conservatives love the program because it shows how market forces can lead to an efficient system with high compliance. With correct incentives in place, all the costs of beverage consumption are accounted for. The Michigan bottle bill went into effect in 1978. Why hasn't it spread to the rest of the country? Who would oppose such a sensible law, and why would they fight it? The answer is pretty straightforward. The opposition is led by bottlers, think companies like Pepsi and Coke and Anheuser-Busch, and the retailers, think liquor stores and grocery stores. Since it would be politically rude to come out against recycling, the opponents have a very clever response. They're not against recycling. They are for curbside recycling, and they support curbside recycling. There's two problems with curbside recycling. The first is they're far less efficient. In states that have no bottle bills, curbside recycling only gets about 27% of the containers into the recycling system. Compare that to Michigan's 95.9%. But more importantly, curbside recycling shifts the costs from the retailers and the bottlers to local governments. If we make it part of the civic waste stream, it's no longer the responsibility of the retailers to handle. It saves the industry just under 2 cents for every six-pack. We know they make a lot of six-packs every week in America. All that money flows to their bottom line as profits, and all that cost is shifted to local governments. This is such a good deal for the industry. They're very aggressive in defending this arrangement. In bottle bill campaigns, when it gets on the ballot, opponents of bottle bill outspends the supporters by an average of 30-1. And if we consider campaign contributions to politicians, opponents of bottle bills receive 75 times more campaign contributions from the industry than supporters of bottle bills. So now we understand why such an outstanding Michigan law has not spread to the rest of the country. Good intentions, sensible policy, and even a conservative mechanism is not enough to overcome the greed and the self-interest of an industry with money and clout in Washington and in our state capitals. This is how democracy is undermined in America. The fourth arm of the government, the lobbyists, the PACs, and the special interests all subvert the will of the people and the good of the whole. If you're tired of these practices, I urge you to vote for a Green Party candidate in your district. And if you live in Michigan's 4th district, I'm asking for your vote on November 6th.